I still remember my first time when I was looking to buy a home. I thought I know what I was getting into, but I didn't understand half of the terminology which was thrown at me. So, if you are in a similar situation right now, or you think in future you might get into the home ownership journey, this video is for you. Let's try to understand what those terms are, what they mean, and how they impact your financial future when it comes to buying your first home or your second. Take it as a refresher course. Hey everyone, this is Navjot, realtor with eXp Realty and partner with Visionary Villas Realty Group. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe on my YouTube channel and make sure you click the bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. So let's start with pre-approval. Everyone says, get a pre-approval, mortgage brokers, realtor, even your financial advisor, they always ask you to get a pre-approval. What is a pre-approval? Pre-approval is a set amount based on your income, credit, and debt history that you qualify for when you're out there looking to buy a home. There are various kinds of pre-approvals. You can get one online by visiting any mortgage broker's website or a bank's website, or you can actually use a banker or a mortgage broker to get a written pre-approval, which will hold more value when you will out there shopping for a house. Next up is down payment. Most of the people who are not buying home for cash, their purchase price is a breakdown of two things. One is the mortgage amount you are approved for, and second is the remaining amount, which is also known as down payment, which you have to come up front if you want to buy a home. So your down payment in Canada can range from 5% to any number above, because the minimum requirement is 5%. To give you a quick breakdown, whenever your purchase price is between $0 to $500,000, the minimum requirement is the 5% of the purchase price. That's your down payment requirement. When it is between the $500,000 to $999, you need to pay the difference at 10%. So to give you an example, if you're buying a home for $800,000, then your down payment minimum requirement of that is up to $500,000, 5%, which comes to $25,000, and the remaining $300,000 you will pay 10%, which is $30,000. So your minimum requirement for $800,000 purchase price comes at $55,000. Once you cross a million mark, then your minimum down payment requirement as of August 2024 is 20%. regardless of the sliding scale. Next one up is interest rate. We know interest rate is a certain percentage bank charges you when they are lending you money. So interest rate are usually of two types, fixed and variable. Depending upon your profile, you might be fit best for the fixed or you might be fit best for the variable. You can speak to your mortgage broker about the details. Next up is closing cost. Apart from your down payment, there is a certain price you have to pay when you're buying a home. You have to pay for legal fees, some taxes, and land transfer tax. If you're going for a home inspection, you're gonna pay for their fees, appraisal fee. Sometimes mortgage brokers charges you a fee, and sometimes realtors charge you a fee as well. So all those can be a part of your closing cost, which can range anywhere from 1.5% to 3% in normal scenarios. Another one you might have heard about is term and amortization. Term is a fixed period of contract, especially when you're buying home in Canada, that your present contract with your lender is valid for. So if you take a 5-year term fixed, then your interest rate is fixed for next 5 years and you will have to renew at the end of your term. Amortization is, on the other hand, time that will be taken to pay off the loan amount in full back to the lender. Home inspection. If you're buying a home brand new or a 100-year-old home, regardless, most of the time, every single realtor encourages you to do a home inspection if you have a chance, because that will tell you what you are getting into. and home inspection can cost you anywhere between $400 to $700 depending upon the size of home and what kind of home inspector you are choosing. So home inspection can be a crucial part of your purchase journey. Appraisal, you might have heard about it. What is appraisal and purchase price? So purchase price is the price you're paying for the home you're buying. Appraisal is a certified professional who bank will send and get a value of opinion to see what will be the market value of that home in the eyes of the appraiser. So the market value of your home as seen by bank is defined by the appraisal report. However, the price you pay for that house can be different than the actual market value of the home as seen by the bank. That's why appraisal is necessary for most of the banks, and they always ask for an appraisal. When you're going out there for house shopping, and if you pay more than asking and or less than asking in any scenario, your appraisal can be different than the purchase price. Default insurance, or also known as mortgage insurance, whenever in Canada you are paying less than 20% down, then lender requires you to buy a default insurance, which is also a rule by the CMHC, which is the Canadian Mortgage Housing Corporation, and that default insurance becomes a part of your mortgage, and you will have to qualify for that default insurance as well as the mortgage amount. So whenever you are purchasing and your down payment is less than 20%, be ready to pay default insurance in Canada. One more term you might have heard about, and it may not be valid for first-time home buyer before they purchase their home, but after they purchase their home, yes, it does. That is equity. So the home equity is the difference of the market value of your home as seen by an appraisal or a lender minus the amount of mortgage you owe for that home. To give an example, if you have a home whose market value is $800,000 and the mortgage on that home is $500,000, then you have $300,000 in your home equity account. Buying a home is a big decision, but knowing these key terms can help you navigate the process smoothly, and it will help you make a right decision. If you have any question or need any assistance throughout the process, feel free to give me a call or reach out to our team at hello@visionaryvillas.com. That's our email, and our website is always there for you, your friends, and your family member to browse, which is visionaryvillas.com. Thank you for choosing Visionary Villas as your trusted real estate advisors.